Most people think that college has to be an institution of education. College is wherever knowledge is found. Most people think that street only means thug or illegal activity. Street is the application of your experience. Wisdom is when you master how to apply your knowledge and cross college street. Studio 504.
Hello, is this NUVEAU?
Yes, it is.
This is Pastor Paulk from Compassion Church, Miami. How are you?
Hey, Pastor. We're not really built to accommodate a full choir, but the band and the worship team can rehearse in our big room for $50 an hour. It's well equipped with all you need, including instruments and so forth. And we also have everything you need to hold a smaller event, tables, chairs, etc. And that's at a rate of $200 an hour. Plus, we also have a smaller room, just in case.
Mr. NUVEAU, listen, I'm not actually calling to book an appointment at the studio. I'm actually calling to have a conversation. I want to speak with you.
With me? About what?
Well, about one of my former members. I think you know him as Kid J.
Yeah, he's one of my artists. What about him?
Well, I wanted to speak to you a little bit about some of the direction he was going in. He was a part of our praise and worship team at one point, and we've been missing him in service lately. Now I hear he's doing rap music. Now, I have nothing against the style, but I am concerned about him performing for the world and the content of the music.
With all due respect, Pastor, any concern with Kid J and his lyrics should be voiced to him directly or to his parents, because I'm not.
Now, that's precisely why I'm contacting you. I spoke with his parents, and his parents asked if I would intervene and have a conversation with you, and maybe with the hope of redirecting him to some more positive and uplifting content.
All right, Pastor, I understand, but I don't really see how I can be of any help. Kid J is a young man who makes his own decisions. Not his parents, not even me, can tell him what to do at this time.
NUVEAU, I absolutely agree with you. We can't tell him what to do, but I think we can work together to nudge him in the right direction.
What exactly do you mean by nudge? And in what direction is that exactly?
His place is in the house of God on the praise and worship team. And I know your parents as well. They brought you up in church, so you know what we're seeking here.
As a matter of fact, I do, Pastor. I'm sure Kid J left the church for the same reasons I left so long ago. But before we get into that, Pastor, you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, yeah.
Sexy time.
Alright, before Kid J left your church and came to me, do you know what Kid J was doing for those 2 years? Do you know where he was, how he was eating, how he was surviving on a day-to-day basis? Because I'm sure you already know that his parents kicked him out of the house for no longer attending your church. But let's not fixate on that right now. But let me ask you another question, Pastor. Because for the last 2 years, he hasn't been attending your church. So why is it now, all of a sudden, that he's getting recognition? That you all of a sudden want to do this intervention? Out of sight, out of mind, right, Pastor?
Sir, I think you're misunderstanding my motives. This isn't about who's right and who's wrong. We're focused on kids' spiritual life and salvation. It seems to me that we should all be on the same page.
Oh, okay, Pastor. I'm on the page of providing the kid an option, a way out of not doing anything illegal or anything stupid to go to jail. So while you and the church are focused on your page, I'll just stay focused on my page. However, if you really want us to be on the same page, I can propose a plan. Would you like to hear it?
Any plan that gets him on the right path, I'm all for it.
So glad to hear you say that, Pastor. So how about this? For the next 30 days, if you can provide Kid with a part-time job as well as a full ride scholarship to any local college, I'll go ahead and ban Kid from ever coming back to my studio. I'll even go so far as to contact all the other studios to never let Kid in their space, so he can focus specifically on whatever you want to lead him to. Do we have a deal?
Listen, I understand where you're coming from, NUVEAU, and that's something that's on my heart to do as well someday.
Pastor, I don't mean to cut you off. It's a simple question. Do we have a deal or not?
Mr. NUVEAU, aren't you concerned about Kid's spiritual life?
Like I thought. I'm really sorry, Pastor, but talking to you has been a waste of my time and it's costing me money. You know something? It really pisses me off. Not only the government is trying to stop these young men from becoming something, but now the church is an obstacle as well. Every day, cops are harassing these young men, and you would think they would find refuge in someone like you. But no, all you're concerned with is church attendance. Please tell me I'm wrong. The feds have them as a target, church people have them as a target, and you wonder why they turn to people like me.
Mr. NUVEAU, no one is targeting those boys. You really have us misunderstood. We're just trying to get these kids to live a righteous life.
You know what, Pastor? I applaud you for it. We need more people like you. We really do. But while you're focused on their righteous living, I'll be focused on them living, period.
Mr. NUVEAU. Mr. NUVEAU.
Okay, I gotta go. My offer still stands. So unless you're calling back with a job and a full scholarship for the kid, please don't dial my fucking number anymore.
Sexy time.